And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And they're down a star player. Who knows how long that'll continue? Tough to compensate, to say the least.
They're weathering a big absence. Their best player out of the lineup, but it's a chance for the others to step up.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then there's Sam Hauser. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Kata in at the center position. And for the Raptors, their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Brandon Ingram's out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin. Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now, here's Brown. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. Now, here's Barnes. Ingram outside. Pass quickly. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Simons surveying the D. They set the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. Hauser misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now, here's Simons. Brown, right side. Will it go? And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The shot's good from Quickly.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now, here's Brown. Here's the screen. Here's Simons. Here's White. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Barrett kicks to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Ingram against Brown. And Ingram with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one. What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Quickly kicks to Barnes. Stolen. Here's Hauser. Lays it in off the breakaway. Here's Quickly. 5 points in the game. Onside, Barrett. Pass to Ingram. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Kata, the pass to Simons. Over Quickly. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
you've got to keep track of Simons all over the floor. Give him an inch of space, and he'll burn you.
Pass to Pirtle. Barnes outside. Shoots the three. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
It's Ingram on the wing. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
What a move by Ingram. Taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Ingram, no good on the free throw. So here we are, Greg, looking at this roster of the Raptors. What is the path to contention?
Well, perhaps an opening in the East for them to make a move. Going from good to great, that's tougher and will require them to develop or acquire some superstar talent.
And here's Barrett, following the three-pointer by Derek White. Just 1 point separating the teams. Here's Hauser. Barrett covering. And here is Simon.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Quickly finds Pirtle. Quickly the pass to Barrett. And taken away by Brown. And a fast break now for the Celtics.
Tough to even slow down playmakers like Brown.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
The first one falls.
A fearless athlete. Jaylen Brown competes every single night on both sides of the ball. Something you want as a teammate.
Chris Boucher's checked in for Boston. And Brown drops them both. Raptors trail by 3. Barnes outside. White against Ingram. Five to shoot. Pirtle sets the pick for Ingram. Lobs it up. And it's sent back by White. Boucher finds Simons. Makes it off the glass. Simons has got his second bucket. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Boston.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Raptors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Here's Barrett. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, "I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him?" He said, "Be aggressive, don't defer." And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Back to you.
Truly an impact player. Thank you, Allie. Ingram with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Simon. Barrett, no good. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's White. Hands it from downtown. White's got 9.
He is in a zone right now. Every three he puts up seems to be going down.
Ingram outside. Quickly setting the pick for Ingram. From 12 feet out. Off the left rim and out. Celtics leading by 6. Boucher up top. Wants to get it to Brown and does. He gets it in there.
That's a smart pass. Get it to Brown and just let Jalen cook.
Pass to Pirtle. Quickly setting the pick for Pirtle. There at the pass to Pirtle. It's deflected. Simons against Barrett. And here's Boucher. Brown wide open. He fired. And the Celtics another 3.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've just been the better team. They've been more aggressive, which is why they hold a double-digit lead.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Dick. Now here is Pirtle. Here's Shed, looking to end the run. Knocks down the 3-ball.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's Simon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Grady Dick.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
And he makes the first. One thing is certain about Anthony Simons, the guy is a pure scorer.
Well, it comes so naturally to him. He's got a great handle, and he can get his shot off whenever he wants. Plus, he's got limitless range.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And on the court, Simons is like a lightning bolt of energy. He hustles hard and just puts in the sweat to outwork the other team. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Pritchard. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pritchard with the ball. In the corner, it's Boucher. Offline with his 3. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Pirtle. Out to Ingram. The 3-ball. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now, here's Simon. He has 5. Here's Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Boston again missing. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Shed. Another shot. And it's finished off inside by Pirtle.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
Now, here's Simon. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Simons has got 7 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
Simons from outside. A rebound by Shed.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Ingram. Screen by Pirtle. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Ingram missing. Boston's gone 4 of 8 on their 3-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside. Here in the first quarter, we've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pritchard passes to Simons. Boucher with a screen on Dick. And it's Simons missing. Ingram deciding where to go with it. For 3. Derek White has been on display for the Boston Celtics. He delivered 9 points from 3-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Well, that has to be intimidating. They're erasing easy looks, and they're changing perimeter shots as well.
They've got Grady Dick, and it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And it's White missing. Toronto trailing. Pass to Shed. Here's Mobo. Here's Shed. He's covered by Pritchard. There's the pick. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And it's Mamu Kelishvili missing. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's Garza. Still yet to score. Pass to Pritchard. From the line, Mobo with the rebound. And for the Raptors, they're shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The score now all even. Mamu Kelishvili has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Raptors. And here's Boston. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Outside, White. Pass to Minot. Takes a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Mamu Kelishvili.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Outside, White. Inside. It's tipped. He's looking for Boucher and finds him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pritchard from outside. Alter pulls it in. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Shed, that's good. Shed's got 5 points so far.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
Pritchard passes to White. Back to Pritchard. Over to the left wing. Garza sinks the triple. Garza's got himself on the board with 3 there. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Dick against White. Now Dick, still scoreless. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. White the pass to Pritchard. And here is Brown. To the inside. Here's Tillman. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Barnes to the paint. Here's Ingram. It's hauled in by Brown.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
White looking around. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Dick. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Raptors have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
No good on that one. The Raptors making a switch here. Birtle's checked in. And he's good on the second. Now, here's Simons. 7 points in the game. Wide, a screen on quickly. Quickly against Simons. Buries it down low. Simons has got 9 points. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Over in the corner, Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Brown. Outside, Simon. It's rebounded by Quickly. And so Quickly will bring it up for Toronto. And having starred in a six-man role in New York, Tim Emmanuel Quickly has been handed the keys in Toronto.
Well, he certainly has, Kevin, and he's got the contract to match it. You talk about confidence and determination to prove yourself. That sums up Quickly.
Now here's Williams. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Yeah, and in general, he needs to become a stronger finisher.
Birtle sets the pick for Dick. They get the rebound, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Now, here's Simon. 9 points in the game so far. From 16, Toronto grabs the miss.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Well, it just shows you can do everything right and still come away empty-handed.
He takes it in. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Simons has got 11 points.
Speed kills, and Simons has plenty of it.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
And White kicks to Brown. Simons with the screen on Ingram. To the inside. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Brown. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. Ingram outside. Back to Quickly. Barnes finds Quickly. Raptors moving the ball around. Williams with the steal. White the pass to Brown. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Quickly. Shoots over Simon. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Quickly.
Barnes really just forcing the D to commit. They chose him, and boy, did he make him pay.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Toronto. And then for Boston. Kate is checked in. And Sam Hauser subbed in for Williams. And so it's Boston with it, leading by 5. Brown inside. Barrett covering. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. He doesn't get the second one. And Tim, an old-school big man, Jakob Poeltl, still more than valuable in today's game.
Well, there certainly remains a place in this league for centers who defend the rim, rebound, and set screens. He might not be flashy, but he's a winning player.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Pritchard, still without a basket. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Hauser. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 7. Pass to Barrett. For 3, Ingram. The shot, no good. Celtics leading by 5. And here's Brown. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And you can tell Brown has a mind for the game. Calls the pick and roll and works it to perfection.
Barnes, right side. Pass to Barrett. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Some solid defense from Brown. Simon's on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And this is what Simons does best. Once he catches fire, this guy is a tough one to put out.
Barrett against Brown, and they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown. And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package or he can pound it on your head.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. Barrett against Brown. Down low. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Raptors trail by 8. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes a step back. Ingram against Simon. 6 to shoot. Ingram left side. The wing jumper off target. Celtics leading by 8. Queta the pass to Brown. Quickly against Simon. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he gets the jumper to drop. Ingram's got 13. And so it's in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Anfernee Simons getting it done today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Here's Simons on the court right now for the Celtics. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Then it's Anfernee Simons. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Queta in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Quickly. After the basket by Boston. Here's Barrett. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Celtics leading by 9. Pass to Brown. Five on the clock. Shoots from 12. Sweet touch inside from Brown.
And not the easiest shot on the floor. And Brown sticking with that one, showing his confidence.
Now Barrett. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Pass to Pirtle. Ingram against White. Shoots. And it's Ingram missing. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one misses. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Raptors trail by 12. Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Lays it up and banks it in. Barnes has got 9.
Barnes so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Barrett against Brown. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now, here's Quickly. 9 points in the game so far. Nobody near Barnes. Gets an open look and hits. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Hauser with the ball. Covered by Barnes. Pass to Brown. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors trail by 10. Now here's Barnes. Hauser defending. Barrett wide open. He fires. No good on the three. Boston has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Barrett against Simon. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Raptors trail by 12. And here is Quickly. He's got 9. Barrett the pass to Quickly. And he goes in for the dunk.
As a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision. Plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
Now here's Simon. Pass to Hauser. Quickly against Simon. There's Brown with the three. Cash money. Brown with the tray.
It's so smooth when Brown is feeling it from deep. No hesitation.
To the middle. Here's Ingram. Yes, that goes in. Ingram's got 15 points.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Ingram against White. Over Ingram. And it's White missing. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Quickly with it. He's got 11. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from three-point range. Boston leading by 11. There's Brown with the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Here's Brown. 19 points in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ingram wide open. Those three-pointers off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets the bucket. He has 6.
And what a find by Brown, demonstrating a willingness to create for teammates.
Barrett against Brown. Now Barrett. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Stolen. And here's the break. Brown attacking. And the dunk by Brown.
A menace in transition. I love seeing Brown attacking like that.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 13. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Brown. Barrett dishes to Pirtle. Back to Barrett. Pirtle trying to get open. And Barrett gets it to go.
Now, finding a teammate when you're in mid-shot like that is really difficult, but he made it look easy.
Outside, Simons. There's the pick. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simons has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
And while he's not the biggest guy in the world, Simons will battle and make some tough shots like that.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 15. Pass to Barrett. Barnes, screen on White. Pocket 6. Back to Barnes. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Back to Simons. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Barnes passes to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. It's tipped. Here's Pirtle. Celtics leading by 11. Brown feeling it out a bit. Outside, White. Back to Brown. Rebound by the Raptors. Ingram outside. Pass to Quickly. Outside, Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rock is elite.
Here's Kata. He's got 6. There's a good screen. White goes in. Simons on the wing. Quickly covering. And it's Simons missing. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes passes to Pirtle.
And Pirtle is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
Second team foul. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
First one falls for him. Some changes for Toronto. Lobo's checked in, and Dick subbed in for Ingram. Both free throws good from Pirtle. Austin with the ball. 7-point differential. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. For the 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. The Raptors have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Here's Mobo. Nothing on the board. 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Pritchard with the ball to the paint to end the cold streak. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Shed. He's got 5. Shot on the wing. The shot, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Inside. Garza gets the bucket. Garza's got 7.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Pass to Mobo. Garza pulls it in.
Well, coaches really appreciate when guys defend with that kind of effort. Just a fantastic job protecting the rim.
Here's Pritchard. Back to Gonzalez. Jacks up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 2-for-1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Pass to Pirtle. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Shed missing. Boston's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Pritchard passes to Garza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Boston, they have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Here's Shed. He has 5.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Pass to Walter. Launches it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front. They're up by 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. We've got Walter. Ingram is out there with Dick. And it's Mobo in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ingram against Boucher. Pass to Garza. Right side, White. Here's Garza. Offline with his 3. Here's Mobo. Ingram outside. Driving in and slam dunk by Ingram.
More and more we see Ingram attack on the drive and convert it. His length and skill allow him to do so many things.
Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. Pass to Garza.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That one is off. Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Celtics. Good on the second free throw. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Down low, Boucher with the steal. Here's Garza. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, as a defender, it's hard to overcome a height disadvantage when you're that close to the basket.
At the line for the Celtics, Luka Garza. One shot.
Raptors trail by 12. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Dick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Taking two shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Outside, White. He's looking for Boucher and finds him.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Raptors trail by 13. Here's Shed. Tries the spin move. Spins to the rack. And he lays it up and in.
How about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Pass to White. Fires for three. Garza no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. To the inside. Boucher with the steal. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's White. And another basket for Boston. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Mobo. Now Dick. Here's Walter. Now Dick. It's stolen by Gonzalez. Pritchard passes to Gonzalez. Back to Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 15.
A point-blank range. That is too easy.
Ingram against Boucher. Here's Dick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies as one.
And the first one drops. Pirtle is checked in for Walter. The Celtics also changing it up. Brown comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Simons in for Gonzalez. And both free throws good for Dick. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Dick against Simon. Takes a three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Shed. Hurdle with a screen on Pritchard. Here's Shed. Gets himself open and drills it. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Garza. Now Pritchard. That's a 2 from Simons. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
Pass to Dick. Here's Shed. 6 on the shot clock. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And it's Brown missing. Raptors trail by 11. To the middle. Toronto working the ball around now. Dick passes to Pirtle. Back to Dick. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
Pritchard sets a screen for White. The kick out to Brown. Steps back and fires. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Ingram up top. White covering. Ingram against White. Ingram left side. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside, here's Garza. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Shed. Ingram left side. Hurdle with a screen on White. White against Ingram. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Shoots over Dick. And it's White missing. Raptors trail by 11. Pass to Mobo. Here's Shed. Ingram outside. Shoots over Simon. And that one's good. Ingram's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what Ingram can do for you. Make a variety of shots over the course of the game. Tonight, he has been unstoppable.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and Sam Hauser subbed in for Pritchard. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, here's Brown. Out left to the wing. Here's Hauser. No good from outside. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Ingram outside. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by Hauser. Boston leading by 9. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
a supremely athletic player. Brown really stuck it to them there.
Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Quickly kicks to Barrett. Barnes passes to Ingram. Barrett against Brown, and it's quickly in the corner. Buries the long-range jumper.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
He's doing everything he can to keep him in this game, finding good looks.
Now, here's Simon. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here's quickly. Pirtle outside. Now Barrett. Barnes screen on Brown. A drive by Barnes.
And you got to admire the tenacity from Barnes. Love seeing him take charge like that.
Outside Brown. Launches it. Pirtle there for the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Brown against Barrett. Rebounded by Brown. Celtics leading by 8. Driving inside. White outside Simons. Buries the deep ball.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simon's too big a threat from deep.
Ingram against White. Ingram outside. Now Barnes. And here is Simon. White a screen on quickly. Simons, and he trains the J. And that put a hush over the crowd.
Wow, I mean, took these fans out of the game in the blink of an eye.
White against Ingram. Barnes outside. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. The three doesn't go. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Boston.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Anthony Simon.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Neemias Queta, 4th personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for 1, Jakob Poeltl.
The free throw drops for Pirtle. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Brown. He'll put it up there. That does not go. Here's Mobo. Boucher defending.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
4th team foul. At the line for your Raptors, Mobo. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Pritchard with the ball. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Simon.